It's your boy, your C-Boy, back with another video. Today we're having beef, green bean, peas, and carrots. Let's say grace. Dear God, bless this food, bless this time, in Jesus' name, amen. I don't know what anyways, guys. Okay, so you guys said that you loved my video yesterday, and you guys said that you just love my videos and keep going and don't ever give up, and that you guys love me. Cody's back and stuff like that. And I want to talk to you guys about something too that I really am having a hard time trying to understand. But it's not a hard time understanding. I understand it. And I told you guys to be 100% honest with me and truthful. And I'm going to try to be truthful and loyal to you guys and talk to you guys about different topics and stuff. So we're having corn. Why do I keep saying corn? We're having carrots, peas, and ground beef. Okay, see? Corn. Oh my God, I said it again. We're having carrots, peas, and ground beef, okay? So, first bite to you guys. Okay. It's so hot. So, what I want to talk about, okay? With you guys. Okay, listen. So, me and Jama went live yesterday, and I'm not going to call up the person, and I'm not going to say anything, but it's not just to that person. It just made me realize that my channel is mainly here to help people, okay, guys? And sit down, get you something to drink, get you something to eat, and listen to me, okay? Because it's going to be an hour, guys. I have a lot to talk about. Okay, so shout out to Aaliyah. Aaliyah, thanks for being in my live yesterday. Shout out to the rat. Shout out to Anthony. Yuhi. Evany. Shout out to everyone who was in my live. Shout out to David, both Davids. Jama says hi, but she's not with me today. She'll be with me tomorrow. You guys will see her tomorrow. But we went live yesterday, guys. A lot of people were talking about stress and depression and just stuff. I don't know if I can even say that on here. I left the live up. You guys can go watch it. It's up there. It's about, I want to say it was an hour. I don't even know how many views it has yet. I don't really care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. I don't want to be just all about views. But the topic that came up was that people don't feel like that they can talk to me about stuff. And I told you guys in that live, and Jama said it too. Oh, everyone go subscribe to Jama TV, guys. Let's get her monetized. So let's get her to 1K, guys. Because if she can get to 1K, she gonna go live and have fun games where you can make money and you can win shirts and stuff, guys. Like, come on, guys. Like, I've waited 2 years for Jama to do YouTube, and I knew she would be good because of just her personality. And she's like so past me when I first started YouTube. To be already at almost 700, it took me about 6 months just to get to 600. So it's amazing to see her almost at 700, and it's only been not even a month yet. I don't even know when she started May 15th, the day after my anniversary. So this June will be a month. That is Monday. Home. If you guys, real talk, if you guys are dealing with depression, suicidal thoughts, anything, you need to call the 1-800 helpline. There is a 1-800 helpline for those thoughts. Or go to your parents, go to your counselor, go to your church member that you trust, go to your mom, I already said that. Go to your sister, your brother, your auntie, whoever you trust, your best friend. Make sure it's a good best friend that knows, oh, okay, red flags went up. I need to get this person help. Don't go to the type of best friend that just goes, yeah, whatever, and don't believe you. Because I've had friends like that. I've had friends where I've said, I just don't, like, I was just like, I'm done. And they would be like, yeah, right, whatever, you're just crying for help, blah, 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 and ignore me. I've had parent members that have done the same thing. That said, oh, you're not this, da, 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 you need to just, whatever. When I first moved to Florida, I had so much anxiety. It was so bad. And I had to go get help, and they almost Baker acted me. They did Baker act me. I stayed a week in the hospital. I came out and I said, that counselor did not do what she should have done. She should have heard me out. But by law, they have to. If you say something to them, by law, they have to Baker Act you 100%. And Baker Act is basically where the psychologist or the doctor or the judge, whoever, or your parent or whoever has guardian of you or whoever is like a medical profession or whatever, doesn't feel like you're safe enough to be on loan by yourself. They have to Baker Act you and send you home or send you to the hospital or put you on a 24-hour hold. You see that with a lot of celebrities. You saw with that with like Britney Spears, different people. They call it like a 33 hold or something like that in LA. It's a different term, but in Florida, it's this 24-hour hold where you can't do nothing. They take away all communication to the outside and you just sit in a padded room and they watch you for 24 hours to see if you're harm to yourself. Not fun. Take my word for it. You don't want to do it. But depression and anxiety and PTSD. PTSD is the worst one, post-traumatic stress disorder. And I have that. And I'm still dealing with it to this day. You guys have to understand your life is worth something. At the end of the day, your life is worth something. And I will take something that someone said this that I really looked up to. I forgot who it was. They said in the bottom of your heart, I know that there is a voice that tells you it's going to be okay. No matter what the situation is, it's going to be okay. And they're like, I didn't understand it when they said it. I was like, yeah, whatever. You don't know what you're talking about. You've never been through anything. But they were right. They 100% were right, because I was in that hospital room, and I hate always going back to that whole situation, but that was my wake-up call. And I was in that hospital room for a week, guys. Miserable. I couldn't use the toilet. I was freezing cold. I couldn't sleep in the bed because I couldn't breathe. The stupid oxygen machine was driving me crazy. I was itchy because I couldn't take a shower. It stunk. I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't watch any of my shows. I barely even did YouTube, but I did it because I promised you guys every day. So y'all see right there, even though I'm going through something, I still put out videos because I could have took off that whole week, but I was like, no, I gotta do this for my fans. So I love you guys no matter what. Even though if my life is going to crap, I'm still putting out videos for you guys. But in that moment, when I was completely by myself, just me and God, and my thoughts, you had stupid gnat. I hate gnats. They come from fruit, and I don't like them. They're annoying. You had Satan who said, who cares? Your life is over, blah, 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 blah. And then you had God who was like, keep going. I'm here for you. I got your back no matter what. Keep going. Keep fighting. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, Satan was winning because Satan was telling me, you can go back to your junk food. You can go back to your soda. You can go back to your chips. This was just a little flop. You'll be all right. Keep going. And you know, keep going. And I was listening to that. I was literally thinking like, you know what? Who cares? This wasn't that bad, you know? But then listening to God and being like, 1, I'm tired of being in this situation. 2, I'm suffocating. 3, I'm tired of family members saying that I'm fat and big and I'm never going to amount to anything, and I'm breaking furniture and I'm breaking cars alignment, and I will never have a girlfriend. I'll never have kids because how can I have kids? No one would ever love me for who I am. And do you want to end up on my 600-pound life? And, you know, I was just thinking about like all these things. And I was like, I just woke up one day and I was like, enough. I was like, enough. I've had enough. And that was when I decided to change my life. And I'm so thankful that I did it. And it wasn't easy, and it still isn't going to be easy. It's still going to be hard the rest of my life. Dealing with a food disorder, it's always going to be easy. Dealing with any type of disorder, dealing with any type of stress or anxiety or PTSD, or people who have violated you or done stuff to you, just dealing with any type of dramatic situations, dealing with a disability is the biggest thing. Like, the biggest accomplishment of my life was to lose 280 something pounds. Like, that is the big accomplishment of my life. Because, sorry guys, I'm back. There was a stupid ant on my phone and I just killed it and I stopped the button from playing. Now I got to do this video all over again. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm sorry. It was a big accomplishment of my life, guys, to doing that surgery. What's the biggest accomplishment of my life? But plus, even before surgery, I don't want people to think that because I've seen comments where people are like, oh, he took the easy way out. He took the easy way out. He didn't fight. Honey, I fought for my life. I did not take I didn't even really want to do surgery. After I lost that first 180 something pounds, I was like, I don't need surgery. I don't need to do surgery. When it kept going and going, because I wanted to do surgery in September, and they kept going and going and going and going, and then they were saying December 3rd, I was like, if we don't do the surgery, then I don't need to do it. I can keep losing weight on my own. But thank God I did the surgery, because then it kept me disciplined, and it kept me where I'm like, no, you can't have soda. No, you can't have chips, because I know for a fact, dealing with the food disorder, I know, and being a depressed eater, I know for a fact in the situation that I live in, I know someone would have said the wrong thing to me, and I would have went and grabbed me a cherry Coke or a vanilla Coke or whatever, or orange Fanta, and just gained it all right back. So it was, because it's happened before. It's happened before. I've lost 180 pounds before through Medifast and gained it all right back when my ex-girlfriend came back in the picture. So I know something would have made me gain it back. So I'm happy that they cut 1/3 of my stomach and left me with the stomach about this big, where I can't even do that, or I feel sick to my stomach. And I've already done that to me before. I've overeaten on accident, didn't even know what I was eating. And well, I mean, it wasn't junk food or anything like that. It was just something had too rich of something, and I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. So I know how it feels already. I know where my cutoff is. And plus my burping thing and all that, and then the headache that I get, is just not even worth it. So I just try my hardest to just be healthy. But getting back to what I said about depression and anxiety and suicidal thoughts and all that different stuff. If you guys are dealing with any of that stuff, okay, enough about me. I'm here for you. JAMA TV is here for you. There's 1-800 hotline. There's other people that are there for you. There's even family members. Even if you don't feel safe, and you should feel safe, I hope you feel safe, to talk to your parents, to talk to your brother or your sister or your aunt or your uncle or even your grandparents, whoever you feel safe with. And if you only feel safe with me, if you don't have a father or a mother or a dad or whatever, or sister or brother, or you're not close to them and you feel safe with me, okay, but please at least still seek out help, because I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to try to give you, encourage you, and basically send you to places where you can get help. Because when I had my issues and when I was dealing with that, I didn't know where I could get help. I didn't know about the 1-800 hotline. I didn't know about guidance counselors. I didn't know about counselors in general, because in my family, you were taught to just deal with your feelings and bury them and not even try to talk about it. And so when that situation happened, I remember I told my teacher, and my teacher was like, nope, we're getting you help. It took me right to the guidance counselor, and the guidance counselor was like, I'm calling your mother. And I was like, why? It's not going to change anything. Oh, we're calling your mother. We're posted by law. Da, 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 da. They should have called in the psychologist to come talk to me, but they didn't do that. So just make sure, and one, don't play with it, because it's not something to play with. If you're dealing with something to the point where you're like up to here with it and you can't deal with it no more, talk to someone. I get so angry watching other YouTubers who don't use their platforms for good. I'm sorry, I don't want to hate on people, because one day I might have to work with these people, but I just feel like there are YouTubers who have such high status where everyone wants to be like them, loves them. They have millions and millions of views on all their videos, even though some of their videos are stupid and drive me crazy. But they use their platform for stupid stuff about who's dating who's with who can do this, who can do that. I mean, condoning some of the stuff that they do, it's just like, wow, do you not understand you have kids watching your channel? Do you not understand that they want to be like you one day? It's just frustrating, because again, I can use Justin Bieber as an example. I use Justin Bieber all the time. Maybe one day we'll be friends, whatever. I don't care. But he did so much bad stuff. And then watching his whole docu-series that he did on YouTube and talking about that his fans are what kept him going and all this different stuff, right there proves to you someone wanted to change their life. They wanted to use their platform for good. And yeah, he's still working through whatever he's working through and does his own thing and has God on his side, and I think that's amazing, and has his wife. But look, he wants to make a difference. He wants to use his platform for good. And I promise you guys so much, if you ever see something negative from me, if you ever see me doing something that you guys don't agree with, or you're not fans of, you guys want to call me out, but you're scared to call me out, please call me out. Please, 100%, so I can correct it and I can be like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I love when I'm talking to you guys correct me if I say your name wrong, or you guys correct me when I say something that's like whatever. You guys are like, no, you're this, you're that. Like, I love that you guys correct me on that. But if I do something on YouTube that offends people, like, I will never forget, I think it was Niece's World or it was Disha TV. I don't remember who it was, or it might have been someone else. They got mad at me because I think that, I don't know if it was their grandfather or their uncle or somebody had a food issue with me and would do diets and then stop. And then I think they passed away. I hate putting that out there. I'm sorry if I didn't have your permission, but I think I've talked about it in a YouTube video before. And they were like, we're unfollowing you because I did the same thing. When I did that whole junk food stash video or whatever it was, they got so mad at me and were like, we're done with you. We don't want to watch you kill yourself, blah, 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 blah. And then they left. And I was like, wait a minute. First I got mad because I'm like, who are you to control my life? But then when I thought about it, I said, you know what? You probably triggered stuff for her and just reminded her of stuff. And you have to remember, you have people that are watching you that are seeing you to help them through whatever they're dealing with because they don't know how to deal with it. And so I was like, oh, snap. So the next video that I made the next day, I apologized to her. And I said her name. I have to go back and find that video. I apologized to her. And you know, she came and commented, followed me right back and said, Racy boy, I'm sorry. It just triggered me, but I love you and I'm still here for you. And I think I comment right back, it's okay. I'm sorry that I hurt you or something like that. I might have not, but I thought I did. But here's some other stuff you guys will never see on my channel as long as I do YouTube. You never will see me smash and pash. I will never, ever, and that's so 2015. I will never do that video because I think that is so disrespectful to women in general. I don't care what age you are. That's so disrespectful. You will never see me do any type of drinking challenge where I'm drinking or, you know, whatever. You never see me doing anything where I'm attacking another YouTuber. Yes, I did it with James Charles, and to this day, I still regret it. I didn't take it down because YouTube says every video counts. But that's the only reason why it's still up there. And if I ever meet James Charles and I want to tell him about the video, I will definitely tell him about it first. But people aren't like, oh, he's so fake, he just dissed you in this video. No. I will make him watch the video with me right next to him and be like, this is what happened, and this is what happened. Hear his opinion. We will maybe do a reaction to that video and let him say what he wants to say, and I won't get mad at him because he has a right to defend himself, you know. But and then same with like the Paul brothers that I've bashed or the people that I've bashed. I will never do that again. I was trying to use that for clout. Yes, I was trying to get, and those videos still have not done any good. But you will never see me bash a YouTuber on my YouTube channel. I don't believe in pulling people down, and I don't believe in adding more stress to people's life. I don't believe in, oh, and I did it to Nick Avocado too. That might be why he don't want to do a YouTube video with you. I don't know. I promise you guys, I won't. But I don't want to be someone adding and beating someone down when they're already down. I don't want to add more depression. I don't want to add any more anxiety because I don't know what they're going through in their life, and I don't want to add to it. I don't want to be that person that pulled them back and was like, oh, okay, I'm going to just keep beating you when you're down and keep attacking you and calling you out and saying stuff about you that I have no clue about because I'm not in your life and I'm not in your head. People make accusations about me all the time, and I just ignore them because it's like, you don't know me, you know? Someone in the live was like, I don't know if they said, why are you still fat? Or how did you get fat? Or something like that. And I remember that Aaliyah was like, look, he's not fat. He's came so far in his journey and we're proud of him. Like, I love to see my fans defend me and are like, why are you attacking him? He's like the sweetest person could be. Why are you attacking him? I mean, like, you know, and the only thing that makes me frustrated is like when they don't watch my videos after that whole fat journey. But I always keep going back to myself. I don't know why. Again, I'm here for you guys, okay? 100%. I say that in all my videos. I've never stopped saying that. Even back when I was super, super overweight, I said, I'm here for you guys. And that's not going to change. I will be here for you guys for as long as I can be here for you guys. That's not going to change. I started YouTube, and you can see the title of my video says, I'm here to make people happy, on all my social media, except our Instagram. But it's on my TikTok and it's on my YouTube. I'm here to make people happy. You guys got me on this up and coming famous person. Okay, I don't even know why. But I mean, I'm happy with it. Don't get me wrong. But if that's what they see, then it's like, okay, maybe I've done some type of good. And if they ever do a tour for TikTok, then maybe I'll be invited. But I just feel like if people don't like me using my platform for good, then honestly, they can leave, because I feel like I can't lie to people, and I can't be fake, and I can't be like, oh, everything's good in my life and I'm fine, or oh, just suck it up and deal with it. You know, like when people comment stuff that's like, oh, I'm dealing with a hard time, oh, I don't like my life. It's like, I want to know what's really going on. Like, I want to understand like what's happening, because that's sad. I think that's sad, and I think that's kind of like a cry out for help, if you know what I mean. Like, they're kind of saying like, oh, let me see if he'll listen like he says he listens. And it's like, yes, I listen. Like, I promise you guys, when we go on tour, if we're gonna go on tour, there's gonna be a whole panel, hopefully, where you guys can ask me whatever burning questions you guys have, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys want to get off your heart, whatever you guys feel like talking about. We're going to do that type of stuff and just talk about it. Like, but we'll have music, we'll have dance off, we'll do whatever, but we'll definitely talk about like serious stuff too, like relationships and food disorders and depression and anxiety and whatever you guys want to talk about. Funny moments, scary stories, comedy sketches, like different stuff. Like, we're gonna have a fun time if we can go on tour next year. Like, so bad I want to go on tour next year. And let me know where you guys would want me to come if I go on tour next year. Playlist Live would just be the first part of the chapter. Like, we want to go everywhere. And I think that's why it was time for Drama to start YouTube, because she saw that it's fun. It's fun to do YouTube. If you really want to do it, it's fun to do YouTube. If you don't want to do it, then you shouldn't do YouTube. If you're bothered by it or bored with it, or you're like, oh God, I got to put out another video, then don't do YouTube, because that's not for you. If you feel like it's going to add more to your stress life, then don't do YouTube. You know, it's not a big deal. There's other ways to get famous if you want fame so bad. I'm not here to get famous. That's why I don't even work that hard. Like, I mean, I try to be hard at YouTube, but it's like, if I really wanted it, like to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm only in it for the money, then that's what I would do. But I've heard other people say, I'm just in it for the money. I'm like, wow, you're brilliant about that. You know, there's certain YouTubers that I could say that are just in it for the money, because you can see the content's not even that good and they get paid money. But I don't want to be that YouTuber. Money is money. I told you guys, money is paper to me. I want to connect with my fans. And I know a lot of people say that in the beginning. Oh, I want to connect with them. And then they're totally different when their fans help them get to that. No. One thing you can know about me is that when I put my mind to something, I do it. And when I say that I'm trying to be honest, I'm honest. And I don't try to lie, because I've always wanted to be some type of famous so I could help people, not even like just to be famous and have nice houses and nice cars. I wanted to be famous so I could do different stuff. Look at Lloyd. He didn't even know he was going to be famous, and he made a difference in the Black community right now. He will go down in history now. He will be in the history books for kids years from now to have to read and learn about who started the movement, Black Lives Matter, and who started, well, I mean, was there, but who like restarted it again, you know, like there's different stuff that people will remember him for. But it's been there. Don't get me wrong. It's been there. But, you know, so that was kind of like my different thing, is like where I wanted to start a platform so people could understand me, and start a platform where people who don't understand me and will never understand me will understand me. Even people who say, "Oh yeah, I understand you," no, you don't. You never have understood me. You just say that because you want to feel good about yourself. When no, you don't understand me. Because if you understood me, you wouldn't treat me like I'm different, or you wouldn't treat me like I'm slow or I have a disability. And that was the other thing I want to talk about. People with disabilities, okay? And I'm starting to see this a lot more on TikTok, and I'm amazed by it. And I think it's amazing because there are people who are artistic, if I'm even saying it right, or have speech problems, or have ADHD, or have Down syndrome, or have some type of deformity or whatever, but they're on TikTok, they're putting themselves out there. And I think that that's amazing. If more people will do that, then when people see us in public, won't think, "Oh, why are they weird? Why are they acting like that?" Or they won't be uncomfortable to be around you, because it's like, they'll see you and be like, they're just like us. They're just a little bit different. Like, that's what I feel like people need to do more. Because when I was growing up in high school, in the classes that I was thrown in because people wouldn't listen to me, I was like, and people would see us and would just look at us and stuff, because, we were in there with everybody, and people would just always look at, "Oh, here come the weird kids. Here come the it was like, why don't you take your time, instead of being rude and a bully, and talk to people and work with people?" And there were some people that would come in the classroom, especially with my math teacher. She was a cheer coach. For my school, and a lot of her cheerleaders would come and work with the class and different stuff, and they were very sweet. I don't know if they were just acting because they needed the grade, but a lot of them, you could tell that they were sweet, because they'd be like, "Oh, my brother has Down syndrome. Oh, my sister's special needs," stuff like that. And the one girl, her name was Brittany. I knew her already, so she knew that I was in those classes or whatever, because she would come and stuff and see me around the school. But we weren't like friends, but so I just feel like people need to, I'm sorry guys, I've been like all over the place, but when I get to talking, I just talk. People need to use their platforms for good. And if you know somebody with a disability, don't treat them different because you think that they're different. They're just like you. They just learn at a different, they learn at a different level than you do. Like me with my reading, people are like, "Oh, he says he can't read." I can read. It's just a lot slower than what it should be, because I didn't have my mother was on drugs when she had me, so she messed up my brain cells. That has nothing to do with me. That just has to do with what I was born into. So that's not my problem. And it's came a lot farther. Like, I owe Apple a lot, because Apple has helped my reading. So it's like, yeah, if I ever get big enough that I can work with Apple, I would definitely tell Apple that and thank Apple for that, because I feel like when someone helps you with something, you want to give back to that person, because you're just like, wow, you really opened the door for me. But sometimes you have to just do it on your own until you get to a place where they're like, "Oh, okay, we might want to work with that person." It's like, wow, okay, where were you when I was ready to work with you? But it's whatever, it's cool, But use your platform for good. If you have a disability, then start a channel, start a TikTok, start a Facebook page, start a Instagram page, and just post your journey. And there's a kid, I don't know his name, but is the word artistic? I don't know. But anyways, he is on TikTok, and his mom records him, and he shows that it's okay to have it. And he's very sweet. He seems so sweet and so cool and funny. And his mom is sharing it with everybody, and they're in the caves already because they've worked really hard. But I like that. I think that that's amazing. There's another kid that has Down syndrome. I forget what his name is, and he's a good dancer. He has millions. He got the little notification bell, and he got millions of followers because he just lives his life. He doesn't care what people think about him. And that's where I had to go when I started YouTube, because I should have started YouTube years ago. But I was scared of what people were going to think about me. I was like, okay, you're fat, you're ugly, people are going to say this, da, da, da. Like, I was always criticizing myself instead of just believing that, like, or listening, like, who cares what people think, and just do you and have fun with it. And that's what I started YouTube. After Jama's daughter started doing TikTok, and she said, "Uncle Matt, you should start." And then I started, and then I just like kind of got addicted to it. I'm like, TikTok is fun. And then I started doing TikToks every single day, like I post on YouTube. And then I started YouTube. And I know people want me to do a TikTok tutorial of how to use TikTok. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one soon. I definitely want to show you guys, because I still have to teach Jama how to do one. So yeah, I definitely will show you guys how to do a TikTok. and what I use and all the filters and different stuff that I use. But guys, we can use our platforms to make a difference. I'm going to use mine. Y'all should use yours. If you guys don't have one, then make one. Okay. Tag me in it if you guys make a YouTube channel. I want to start watching your guys' videos and following your guys' videos. And I honestly subscribe to everybody that subscribes to me, and I turn on your bell so I know every time you post. Like, I watch Noah's videos, I watch Gio's videos, I watch James' videos, I watch everybody's videos that subscribes to my channel and watches my videos. I watch you guys back to like go half and half, you know, like tat for tat. Like, you watch my videos, I watch your videos. But I even do it even if you guys don't watch my videos. I still watch your videos because I like to support people. And I might comment and say, yo, really cool video, or what's up, or how are you, or something like that. But again, I'm here for you guys. No matter what the situation is, I'm here for you. No matter what the time of day it is. I see all my DMs. I see all my messages. I see all my comments. And it is what it is. I'm here for you guys. Like 100%. Me and Jama both are here for you. We actually want to get one of us monetized. And then we want to do a duo channel. So it'd be Reese and Jama, or Jama and Reese. And then be a duo channel so we can enter the duo family and be like two YouTubers that do videos together. We probably should have done that first and then did our separate channels. But we were like, no, let's do separate first. Because I would have had to wait until this year and I would have been so far behind. I'd had to wait until 2020 to do a YouTube channel. I was like, no. I want to do my YouTube channel starting in 2018. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Let me know below if this video helped you, if I answered anything that you guys want to know, or shot in a question, what you want me to do next video, and how deeper you guys want me to go into like anxiety or depression or anything like that, or neglect, or whatever you guys want me to talk about, or disabilities. Comment below, and I will in the comment section, and I will read it. And if I'm going to do a video about it, I'll let you know, if that makes sense. And everyone go subscribe to Jama. She's almost to 700 on her YouTube channel. Let's get her to 1K, guys. And then so she can go live and do fun games, money games, different stuff like that. We might do a money game coming up soon, guys, so get ready for that, so you guys can win some money. But it'll be hard. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a hard game, so don't get frustrated. But it's gonna be a hard game for money, because that's money. But I love you guys. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on my notification bell. Peace.